So when we remove socks from shocks, and we think that that's a good thing because I said it's a good thing, and then we find what? Shoe cron, which is something you can't get out of my language. Shoe, get away, cron. Like there is no way you can get that out of there. All right, so that's when we start to realize that there's something going on there. So above what I have is mafish, bieштgul. Oh my gosh, did I spell that wrong? I have it with a G instead of a G. So yeah. Maybe that's why I'm spelling everything wrong. There's no job here. Like we don't have any jobs available here. So mafish bieштgul bigul hina would be, because here is hina instead of hone. So a bieштgul, which I should probably just, it needs to be a rein instead of a gim, which, okay, so there's a jim in regular Arabic, right? Like Jamila, everyone knows someone named Jamila, right? Which is beautiful in Arabic. Well, in Egyptian Arabic, it's Gamila, but there's also a rein, which is a French sound, like for bieштgul, which I think that's probably why I think that one's hard. And we're talking about something that's like a very normal thing. So be a struggle, be a struggle. Hint, I don't know. So struggle could be a job because it's bieштgul. Okay, so mafish bieштgul hina. There's no job here, like there's no work here. But bieштgul, gal, be still, because like you start thinking that like these are very short words, and we were intentional like about like how short is, like of, like it's a great word to have as a sound. When I was talking about al zo mit mar a kaba, like it would be a great one to have mar a kaba, mar of the Kaaba, like river of dead. So I think generally you want to go with the pronunciations of like the like Bedouin people of their own names, generally like Tariq instead of Tariq, because that da ak, the fastest, sar to be, ta to, rik, like to safety or to where I'm going, to the destination. I'm talking about the thing in the top up there. Like I have, like, because there is an option of doing Egyptian Arabic pronunciations on it, where you'd say zad, zad, the zad, and like and not pronounce the cough and like do a complete guttural sound. But that's not always what it's like, because the waqti, like it's just like they don't pronounce it, but it changes the letters around it, like sometimes. But sha'a, it doesn't. So we're back to this part where it says al-shakhs al-gharib hu shakhs amma, which actually should say, which I was thinking it says al-saks al-karib, which would be close instead of gharib, because it's like you're adding a difficult sound to something that's naturally not that difficult, because gh is something that like you kind of have to figure out. The French rein, like it's not really that common, I don't think. So in Greek, ho is a definite article, which means it's the. So close, but here in Arabic we have the definite article in front of karib. So al-shakhs al-gharib, gharib, who shakhs, like so like but like so like the definite article, like I don't know if like it's like a written in definite article, which would be ho, which I was thinking before that Greek got the definite article from them, which it sounds like the definite articles care about things like English. Like I think that English evolved from this language that much. So if you didn't see, it's the person who's close is a person who is family, but we're not 100% sure about that because we don't know what's better to use, person or teacher or preacher or I feel like there was one word for a lot of things in certain languages. It was purposely like a small language, like they had a small vocabulary. Like the book I read on Origin, the second half of John literally like points out like we gave them like I'm not allowed to use words outside your dictionary. Like that's what the guy like points out that Paul says to them. Paul is Apollo. So a struggle does sound like it is to work. Bicycle, like bicycle, to me like sounds like it would be a word connected to struggle, which would be like working, which is still in English. The struggle like is it kind of feels like work. Work is struggle. All right, so Galabea, that's how they say it. That's how they say clothes. I figure Galabea probably has something related to clothes, like Galab. I don't know. The final thing I'll talk about is marhaba and marhabtain. Marhabtain, which would be we already know it's river, hab, which in English, which habibi, habibti, like that is like my love, my baby. Yeah, habibti, like is what you would say to like your friend, like oh habibti. So, yeah, it's hard to change love, I think. But we have the 23rd Psalm that was changed in a weird way. And I think that sheep go ba, and that's like a saying that a person would like say in English for some reason, like sheep go back. Like it's hard to explain how we are. And I wonder if it was a ba. And I wonder if hub has to do with calm, river, sheep. I don't know. It probably not. But marhabtain is what you would say in response to marhaba, which has to do with the Arabic language. Like you'd be like, well, many more hi hellos to you. So, like, but it'd be like I don't know if it's double or like 10 times. I don't know what tain means exactly. But remember, we learn that is in English is or in this language is of, because remember the mad kaba. Well, we have a madhab. So that's why I can't help but wonder if there's a river of something hab, which like might just be something about like Love's River. A hub is where a lot of people flow into, like it's a center, like a metro would be a hub, like an airport would be a hub, like it's a famous hub for this. So may the river flow. So we don't know for sure, but let's just say much love is much love will flow your way. I'm like I don't know, because water is that important to those people. Like all they need is water, and for the cool weather, so they can like not be scorched in their house, and they would love some sheep. But I think marhaba, that's how you say it. So it could be marhaba, which would be ha would be love, and then ba of sheep. But I don't know. Like I think someone else is gonna have to figure that one out. Sorry if this one's boring because I didn't solve any problems.